action.
Yeah, we're ready.
Okay.
We're
I like your
ready now.
headband today.
Thank you. Isn't it my phone?
Your
My
glasses.
glasses, because I can't see ever. I'm like blind as a bat all of a sudden. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, doesn't matter. At least I don't have the big cotton ball over here anymore.
What was that?
I don't know. I have no idea. All of a sudden, I felt like I could not see anything out of the bottom left of my eye.
Do you wear contact? No,
Yeah.
because you have
I wear
glasses.
contacts.
Oh, okay.
No, those are reading glasses.
Okay.
I have to wear so many glasses, it's not even funny. I can't even wear glasses if I want because I have to wear reading glasses too. See, anyway,
Never mind.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I don't know how we got on this conversation at the beginning of a live
Well,
video.
because I thought you had a cotton ball in your eye earlier.
I did. I must have a cotton ball in my eye. They call those cotton balls.
Oh, okay.
So you got floaters and you got cotton balls.
I've never heard of cotton balls. I just heard of dry eye.
Maybe that's what I called it. Maybe I call it cotton balls. It's like because it's white.
I know.
It's like it's white and it looks fuzzy around the outside. So I put drops in.
Good.
And then it did actually eventually help, but it took a little bit.
Well, how many people do we have joining us,
We have
listening to our
crazy
conversation
about eyeballs?
Yes.
We are now up to 60 people.
Oh, well, let's get started.
60
Let's do
people
that.
listen to us talking about my eyeballs,
well,
which I don't think anybody really cares.
Well,
I'm sure they care. That's
course
being
they
harsh,
do.
But
But you know, we probably should just move on, though.
We're gonna move on.
All right. Well, welcome to Littleton today. I think we're both here with you this entire week, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Very good. So, a couple of announcements. We have a Serge Your Pillow class tomorrow, and this is Christmas in July. So you should be looking for your Zoom invitation and instructions to come out probably this afternoon. I haven't been on my email to see if it's already gone out yet. So it may have. I did send all the information to Patrick earlier this morning. So it's not too late if you would like to join us tomorrow.
Not too late, peeps.
And I can even cut you a kit. You probably won't get it by tomorrow, but they are still available. So
you get the replay, so you could actually sit. Sometimes I find it better if you sit and watch, you know, like the first time, and then when you get the replay, that's when I would like to do it because I've seen all of your tips and tricks.
All right. Well,
know,
very good.
That's a great way to do it.
Okay.
Everyone loves your dress, by the way.
Oh, thank you. This is another one of my bargains.
Thank you, Nancy.
All righty. So anyway, this is the pillow we're making tomorrow. And if you don't have a chain stitch serger, you can do the decorative stitching in your sewing machine.
Awesome.
So join me. I'd love it to have you.
Yes.
Okay. And the kit was $10.99, by the way.
Forgot
to tell you that.
Good thing to share.
Okie dokie. And then on Friday, let's see, on Saturday, we have the Kimberbell event, the Kimberbell Day watch party in the morning.
Love this.
And if you purchase one of our kits for this little table topper or wall hanging, you can come and join us in the afternoon to learn how to sew the surrounding centerpiece together. You will get, if you do order Kim's kits and you sign up on Kimberbell's website, and remember you can do that through our affiliate link also. So go to our website, go to Kimberbell affiliate link, and you can sign up for Kimberbell Day right there. Then Kim will send you this really cute embroidery. Good, I did too.
She's doing giveaways too. So
and
if
she
you
is
sign up and
doing
register, you might win a sewing machine.
Yes, and if you come up and come in and watch, we will all cheer for you if you are the winner.
Yes.
So join us here in the store. It will be so fun. And then that's from 9 to 1. And then from the afternoon, 2 to 4, we learn how to make the outside of our little quilt. Awesome. So there's 4 kits available. This is Kim's kit. We have a neutral kit, which is kind of purpley and tan. It's really cute.
Okay.
And then there's a Halloween kit from Pumpkins and Potions, and a Christmas kit also from a quilty little Christmas fabric, but we don't have that in yet. So those kits will be a little bit behind, but you'll have plenty of others to work on right away.
Right. That's
Okay,
right.
so that is Saturday in both stores, and we do suggest to register for both sessions, no matter which session. If you're only coming in the morning, just register for morning. But we would like to know how many people to prepare for. So thank you for that.
And also, somebody was asking, I forget who was asking, but someone was asking if they could do the serger project on their sewing machine.
Yes, they could. Yes,
Okay.
absolutely, you could.
All right. If I missed your question and I haven't asked Elaine, please repeat it, because I'm trying to see everything, but sometimes I miss them. So just to let you know.
So, and then also on Saturday is Floriani's virtual software club. So don't forget that. Join Nancy for that one.
Okay.
And then don't forget on July 31st, there is the Bernina 990 Try Before You Buy event. It's not, you don't have to buy. It doesn't mean you have to buy. But you want to go in and put your hands on one, or is it a lecture? I can't remember. It may be a lecture. That is on Wednesday, the 31st in Thornton in the afternoon.
Awesome.
And then we also have kids camp here next week.
Yes.
From 9:30 to 12:30, Tuesday through Friday. So we're looking forward to that too.
Yes, if you have any kids that you would like to, get off your hands for a couple hours.
Yeah.
Drop 'em off
$75.
here.
It's a great deal. They get all their
4
fabrics.
days. 4 days and all the fabrics and a sewing machine if they don't already have one. Pretty good deal.
Well, they still have to buy the sewing machine, but if they want to take it home.
Oh, I was about to say, we're making them buy them?
No, we're not making them buy them.
Well, they're going to want to because
Well, of course.
You sit and sew on those machines.
Of course they
you
will.
want one. I mean,
Okay.
look at me.
And, well,
I know. Who am I preaching to? I buy everything.
she bought a Solaris last week, so
I did,
yes.
I bought a Solaris, y'all.
Yay, she's so excited. Can we twin it anymore?
No, I don't know. We could try though.
Let's see. We have a winner for today,
Yay!
and this is a really cute little summer towel.
So cute.
And this is going to Suzanne Bolin.
Oh, congrats, Suzanne.
And so we will send this up to Thornton, and they will mail this out to you with your next
Awesome.
order. All right, congratulations.
Oh my goodness.
Perfect
I've
for
seen some of
summer,
my
isn't it?
friends. Yes. Sandra's one of my friends.
Okay.
I sent all my friends over to watch us.
Well, that's great. Why not?
I know.
Why not? Okay, and then we do have some manager specials today.
Manager specials. These were approved beforehand.
Yeah. Last time they were not, right?
That's right.
Actually, I do have one kit to offer to anybody. So this was the Posies Table Runner Fabric Kit that I did a couple weeks ago. This was on June 7th, actually, a month ago already. Oh, a month and a half ago. Holy moly.
Like that was last week.
I know, me too.
Oh my goodness.
Anyway, this is partially done, and it's the full fabric kit, and this is $31.99, and again, it's partially completed for you.
Yes, we did part of it.
Yes, we did.
And you'll get that part. So we've got one available.
One
first person.
Posies Table Runner Fabric Kit.
Yes.
Okay. And then let's see what manager specials we have. So last week they did a Floriani CD collection for flamingos for $6. So today, and we only have one of these.
Okay.
So
of these two.
This one is a design collection, complete collection, 10 designs. Not sure what the name of it is, but it sure has some cute summer designs on it.
So design collection 67. I wonder
67. That maybe is just the name of it.
Yeah,
okay, so let's show the really cute designs on the back. So you've got butterflies and trees and flowers and what else? since I can't see it.
A tree.
Well, I already said a tree.
Oh, did you say a tree?
Flowers.
Well, that's it.
Okay.
Butterflies, flowers,
Flowers
and a tree.
and trees.
Yep.
And this is $6. Just like the flamingo one. $6.
Yep.
So number 67, Floriani Design Pack.
Okay, one person.
One person. That's all it takes.
That's it.
Okay.
That's very cute.
Okay, another really cute design pack here. So this is from Amelia Scott. And this is seasonal scenes. And this has 4 different embroidery designs in it. Spring, summer, sunflower, and fall. And this is normally $15.99, and we have it on sale for $9.50.
Wow.
And there's only one of these.
Only one.
And it's super cute.
Someone is asking if you know what the design is on the giveaway.
Like
where it's from.
It was an Anita Good design.
There you go. I think that was Roberta that was asking. So, Roberta, Anita Good.
Okay. And then we have one more special today. This one is from Pickle Pie. And this is the season to make this one. So this is a super cute paper plate holder. It's called a chenille party pockets. And so these holders will hold your paper plates firm, and while you're having your barbecues. It comes in 4 different sizes, and it teaches you how to chenille all in the hoop. And this is normally $30, and we have it on sale for $17.50.
Okay.
Okay.
And we have one of these.
One. One of
so
each
just
one of these. Yes.
One of each of these things. So
don't you
I thought I thought it was sewn on the plate. I was like,
no,
whoa,
no. You kind of put the plate inside the pocket. So it's great for picnics because you can put the plate, your silverware, everything in there, and then each person gets one. Right.
That's so cute.
I think it's adorable.
Oh my goodness, that is really cute.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Awesome.
All right. So those are our specials for the day.
Okay.
And I think we'll turn it over to you.
Okay.
All right.
There we go. We're turning around. Okay, so if you are not aware, I'm making a spooky sampler quilt. And so I'm making it FPP. I've been working on the next block, which is, there are 2 that you need to make of the crow and pumpkin. And I've made 2 pieces so far. And then I was in the middle of, or about to trim this one. So I'll do the trimming on this one first, and then I'm going to work on one of the next strips today. That's what we're going to be doing. And yeah, so I'm going to just get started. And I was like
so I'm noticing that you have the color of your fabric written on your pieces of paper.
Yes.
Is that something you really suggest doing?
Yes, that is something I suggest doing. The reason why I do it is because then it's written right there on your template. You basically don't even have to think anymore. Once I, so my.
Oh, you know what? They don't think your mic is turned on, and I don't think it is either.
Oh.
Okay. Well, thanks, Barb. We're getting her mic turned on.
My mic is on now.
Is that better?
I hope that's good.
Linda wants to know if you made your earrings.
No, I bought these. I buy my jewelry all over the place, actually, but I like, this was from Rocksbox.
Ooh.
So if you've never heard of them, it's ROCKSBOX.com. You can go there, and that's where I got them.
Okay, so we're getting lots of thumbs up. So now that your mic
so now
is
they
on,
can hear me.
They're happy.
Okay, cool. Okay, so my procedure whenever I'm doing foundation paper piecing is I print out my templates, then I cut out my templates, and I then take my template and I go through and I write down all of the fabric so that I know what each piece is. And you can do, write down the name of the fabric that you will recognize it, so that you will recognize it. And And then what I do is I cut my fabric. So you'll see, like if I take this one, I'll show you because this is the one I'm going to work on today.
Have you talked about this before? Or have I missed it, or
I thought that I did it on
Okay.
in the first one, but I can repeat it as many times as you guys need. But basically, so then my next step is to write all the fabrics. So I go through, I look at the actual block, which fabric is in that block, and then I write it down on each piece. Then I cut the fabric. Okay, so I go in order. So S1, I knew that that was my hot pink skulls. So I cut this piece and then I turn it upside down. That's my number 1.
Okay.
I go to number 2 and I know that it's my gray ghosts. So I got a piece and I cut it, and then I'm going to take that one and I'm going to put it right side down. And then number 3 is also gray ghosts. So I cut that one and I'll put that one right side down. Number 4 was hot pink skulls. So I got a piece. I'm going to put that right side down. The next one is a black with silver cobwebs. And I got that, which I cut the piece and I put it right side down. And then the last piece was another piece of gray ghost, and I put that right sides down. Now, once I have my fabric collection, now I can just go over to the sewing machine and I'm ready to just go.
Okay.
I don't have to keep going back to the pattern. Oh, what goes next? What goes next? I do all my prep first. So that once I get to this point, it's all sewing, baby.
Okay.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
that's what I do. So now
Sorry if I missed that somewhere
that's
along
okay.
the way.
Okay, so I'm going to just trim this up real quick. I've got these 2 pieces that I just finished before we came live. So I'm going to just use my ruler. I'm going to put find a 1/4 inch line, and you're going to put that on your seam allowance. And then you're just going to trim away all of the excess. And I don't have a ruler that goes all the way to the end, but I have not been having too much of a problem of it going pretty straight. So I'm kind of didn't want to have a whole bunch of rulers right here. And
Do we have any yardage of that black spiderweb fabric?
I think we did have some left. I don't know. I'd have to go and check.
Okay, we'll look later for you, Julie.
Yep. Oh, and there was something I was going to say.
And then Sherry Parks, I put a P&D that she needed the,
I did send it to her. Can
Okay.
you look in your spam? And if you still don't find it, I would be happy to send it again. Just let me know.
Okay, because I know we did take care of that
Yep.
for you, Sherry.
Yep.
So just keep looking, or look again, and then we can always send it again.
Yeah. No problem. I can do that without a problem. Oop.
Jolie, which magic juice did you order? Did you order a refill of it? Because the refills we ran out and we have not received those back in stock yet, but I do have that order for you. Yeah, but I know you ordered the acorn, but was it the refill or just the pen? I believe it was the refill.
I think it was too. As I think I remember seeing it on
Yeah,
the
I
P&D.
think I remember seeing that.
Okay.
Oh, Sherry said she found it.
Oh, good. Good,
Yay.
good, good. All right, so I've got these ready now too. So I'm going to put this third set right there. And now we are going to sew on this piece. I am sewing on the chorus today.
Okay, Jolie, I think we do have a pen in stock, but I will double check after live.
Okay, perfect.
Okay, I'm going to come around
Okay.
the table, so.
All right.
Okay.
Sounds good. I'm going to give this a quick little press. And I just turned it back on, so yeah, it's not hot enough. We'll give it a second. Do, 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 do.
You're dancing while you're do-doing.
Do, 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 do.
That means it's hot.
I don't know. We're going to give it a go. It doesn't have to be perfectly
Yeah,
flat.
it's
I just didn't want to have a whole bunch of those creases in there.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's working. Perfect.
All right. So, again, I will go over this every time. Of course, I can't take the time to completely teach you FPP right now, but
we're learning it as you go along, right?
absolutely, absolutely. So your first piece is the only one that is going to start out when you're holding your template. The pretty side is away from you because that's the only one that you're not going to be flipping and pressing, right? So you want it to look pretty on that side and not pretty on this side. This is your working side, as I like to call it.
So can I ask another question?
Of course.
Do you ever use like a little glue stick and put it on that paper to hold that large piece on?
That's a good question. Now, I personally don't use a whole lot of like glue and stuff like that unless I'm using or unless I'm making a pattern where the piece is much bigger than this.
Okay.
Like I've worked on them where my finished block is like 18 inches.
Okay.
And so some of those pieces will be really big and it's hard to keep it where you want it.
Right.
So if you do need it, there's absolutely nothing wrong with just taking some, just glue.
We have those glue
The glue
sticks. That evaporate after a while. See, I would probably put like
a little right there.
Little drop, just a touch, just to hold that there.
Yep,
and then to
maybe
hold
right
that there so
Yep.
it doesn't move on me.
Absolutely
Oops,
do
I
that
think
if
I
you
moved
feel
the
like
camera
you
where
need
they
it.
didn't see.
Down here and up here.
Yeah.
So if you feel like you need it in any way, I would definitely say use the glue before you use a pin. And the reason I say that is because, paper is not the same as fabric. So when you put a pin through here, you're going to have a bulge. Mm-hmm. And so I just try to avoid any of that kind of thing always.
Okay.
So I would definitely put just a little dab of glue. You don't need a lot. It just needs to hold it for a very short amount of time, and then you're done.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Well, see, I'm not as professional at paper piecing like you are, so that's what I would do.
Professional, but,
Well, you are.
And and the thing is, I've been doing it for a long time,
That's what I'm
and
saying.
I know that I can hold it for a sec, and I'll be fine.
Yeah.
But in the beginning, and even later, there are no rules, people. Don't let people tell you that you're doing it wrong or there's something wrong with you because you feel like you need a dab of glue. That's just ridiculous.
It is.
If you need it, then do it. It's not a big deal, and it will not affect your project whatsoever.
Perfect.
Okay, so once you have your piece number 1, you're going to want to, now we're going to add piece number 2. Take your number 2 or whichever one you're working on, and you want to turn it to the top of your project, right? So that whenever you hold your fabric, you know exactly where it's going to go. So my piece is the ghosts. If you have the fabric that we have put in the kit, these ghosts can be directional. Like you can say, oh, that's directional. I am purposefully putting my ghosts on in all kind of crazy directions so that it looks like I did that on purpose. So I am not using it as a directional fabric. I just wanted to pass that on to you guys. If you're using this, don't feel like you have to do that. Ghosts can fly upside down, right? I know Casper. He can go upside down. It's fine. He can fly sideways, and that would be fine too. So now I'm just going to take it, pretty side toward me. I'm going to move it to the back of the piece, and then I'm going to put the top of the fabric 1/4 of an inch above the line I'm going to sew on. Now here's what I'm finding is how I cut that. It's square, and it's going to have to like flip, right? And I know what people are saying, oh my goodness, here we go with those crazy triangles. Let me show you my secret. Here's what I'm going to do since I didn't bring any glue with me. I'm going to take my stitch length and I'm going to bring it up to the 5 point, so basically a basting stitch. And I'm going to put a little basting stitch within the seam allowance right here and right here, just to hold it where I want it because of what I'm going to do. Okay. So I'm going to just do, and I'm just going to put like a couple of stitches. I'm not going to go nuts. Whoa, except it's going fast. Somebody has it on like 900 miles an hour. Okay.
That was me.
Was that you? I had a feeling it was either you or Jenny.
It's probably Jenny.
It might have been Jenny too. But that's okay. We'll just throw Jenny under the bus because that's what we do. If you're not around, you're under the bus. Okay. So that'll just hold my piece in place. And now I'm going to show you my tip for how to figure out where your fabric's going to land whenever you work with it. Okay. So I'm going to take this, and you can either use, I'm going to use the add a quarter ruler because this one is an add a quarter plus. I just want to tell you guys the difference between the two is that the plus has a very, it goes down to a point so that you can lay it on your
so it's
piece.
sharper.
It's exactly. So you can lay it right there and then fold it up and it'll make a crease and it's flat.
Okay.
The regular one has like a lip that's a little bit higher. It's not as high as the lip on this side, but it's not. That's what the plus means. Just to let you know, it goes in, it tapers into this. Okay. So once you have that laid down, I know that this is where my triangle is going to be. Now, what you could do is you could also take this up to a window or in a light box or something like that and sort of mark where those lines are. I can see them just from the light on the sewing machine. And I know that that's what I have to cover. So when I take my piece of fabric, I'm going to put it pretty side to me to the back and just want to make sure it's going to cover that. So I'm just going to turn it like this sideways, and I know that I've got at least a 1/4 of an inch going that way. I've got 1/4 inch going that way. I'm going to pull it down a little bit just to be on the safe side. And then I have, and that fabric is covering this piece. Now you want to have that folded down. You want to see it. Now, once you have the fabric where you want it, unfold it and then stitch. Don't think about it, just stitch. Now I'm going to change my stitch length back down to, I've been putting it on 1.4 because I had it on 1.0 and my papers were just falling right off. I was like, oh my goodness, that was a little bit too much. So, so now I'm going to put my glasses on. And then I'm going to, now I've got that lovely open toe foot on, y'all.
So you can really
so
see.
I can see exactly where my needle is going. I'm just going to put it right there.
And so you go outside of the line, not directly on the line to start.
Only in the seam allowance.
Okay.
So if I were sewing something that was landlocked, that's what I call it, then I go right on the point.
Okay.
That's what I do.
Okay.
Okay. So now I'm just going to sew across.
So I wanted to ask you one more question.
Sure.
Okay, can you fold over that, fold it over again, and pretend that your back piece is not there? Do you ever take your add a 1/4 ruler and lay it here so that catches on that lip there? Mm-hmm. Hold it, because I can't do it.
Sorry.
And cut that off?
Well, that's what I'm going to do right now.
Oh, okay.
That's my part after. See, there's more than one way to FPP.
Okay.
You can, some people will fold this back and this piece, trim it, and then take their next piece and then line it up on the top. I find, see, because I'm
think
self-taught.
That's the way I used to do it. Yeah.
Right. So I'm self-taught. And the way that I learned was to do the trimming after.
Okay.
And I've tried going and doing it the other way. And for me, because I'm so used to this is faster for me.
Okay.
Because it's the way I learned. But there is no wrong or right way.
Okay.
Either way, you're going to get the same result.
Okay. Perfect.
Yep. And so if you were already doing it the other way, like Elaine just said, please keep doing it your way. Because there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. It's perfectly fine. You're going to get the same result. So then so basically I will now come and trim.
And Jolie, yes, we can get that ruler for you. Or this ruler, I shouldn't say that ruler, this ruler.
Okay, so after I do my trim, now I'm going to do I do a quick little press I fold it over. And then what I'm going to do, especially on this particular piece, I'm going to pull that basting stitch out. You don't necessarily have to, but to me it's distracting, especially because I have that gray thread. I don't want to get distracted by something else in there. And I did a basting stitch just for that reason, so that we could just pull it out because you don't need it anymore. This is me with uncomfortable silences. I gotta sing or something. No, it's fine. Okay, so then I'm gonna use my magic juice. Put a little dab of do-ya.
That's right.
And then give it a nice little crease.
Perfect.
Flat as a pancake. All right, so then my next piece is also Gray Ghosts. And so I'm going to take my piece. And like I said, I'm going to show you guys. I am willy-nilly putting it on all weird ways. So this one is like that. Now I'm going to put it this way. This is a good thing, especially because it's Halloween. People expect it to be a little quirky anyway.
Exactly.
This is a sampler, which I love samplers because there's a whole bunch of different blocks and everything gets mixed in, and this is just my jam right here. So now I'm going to take number 3, I'm going to put it to the top, and then I'm going to take my fabric, I'm going to move it pretty side facing me to the back of the template. I'm going to make sure that the top of my fabric is at least 1/4 of an inch above the line I'm going to sew on, which is my seam right there. And now here we go. Just sew that down. Okay. Now I'm going to come over. I'm going to use my add 1/4 ruler. Trim off the excess. And then press. Put a little juice on there.
It's interesting you put it on the top. I usually put it on the seam.
Yeah, I always put it on the top of the seam. I don't know why. I always have. But either way, we'll do the same job. Okay. My next piece is the hot pink skulls again. And I got this guy. And so now I'm going to take number 4. I'm going to move it to the top. And I just, again, you could do a basting stitch. You could put a little dab of glue. I'm going to hold it. And then what I do is once I get this fabric where I want it, when I lay it on the bed of my machine, I then make sure it's nice and smooth. Okay, so either way. And as long as you're covering everything, it did kind of go a little crooked right there, but that's okay. So, S4s to the top. Fabric, pretty side facing me. I'm going to move it to the back of the template. I'm going to place it 1/4 of an inch above the line, and I just kind of do a little sideway like this. But you could use a light box. You can put it in front of a bright light. You can put your, in front of a window if it's nice and sunny out, and you'll be able to see that the top of it is like right there, because I can see it right here, but you'll be able to see that with a light box or whatnot. So now I'm going to come over.
So the add 1/4 rulers, they come in 6 inches and 12 inches, right?
That is correct.
So Val, you want one of the 12-inch rulers, and did you want the one that's called a plus that comes to a kind of a nice point here, or did you want just a regular one? Just let us know.
Okay, so I brought my needle down, and now I'm going to stitch across the line.
Thanks, Jolie. We'll get that for you.
All right.
Well, Julie, we're not hearing any flyovers out here, so your neighborhood must be special.
Yeah, I don't hear anything. I hear Dawn working on machines in the back.
Well,
that's what I hear.
That's a good thing.
Yeah, right? I'm sure all the ladies who have their machines here are real excited about that.
Well, I don't think they can. Okay.
Although,
bye, Cooper.
Hopefully, I don't think since we hung up on him, now he can't leave me a message. But that's all right. I'll call him back.
Oh, you just said
that's okay. No, I know. I will. I'll call him back.
Okay.
Yeah, for those of you guys who don't live in the Denver area, you don't know about the crazy hailstorms, and I'm just now getting my roof replaced. So, do you know it hailed again on Saturday? Was it Saturday or Sunday? No, it was Sunday. Sunday it hailed while I was having my virtual retreat. It was like, and everyone was like, "What is that?" And I was like, yeah, that's hail." They could hear it on the windows and stuff. It was like crazy.
So sorry about the freezing up. Yvette got a phone call.
Oh,
so
sorry about that, guys.
That's okay. Hopefully we're back with you now.
Okay, so I did have quite a large piece that I cut for that hot pink, but that's okay. It's as long as it's covering it, that's the important thing. Okay.
Perfect.
So the next piece is going to be the black with silver cobwebs, which I have this piece cut. Now I'm going to take number 5. I'm going to turn it to the top. I'm going to take my fabric, pretty side facing me. I'm going to move it to the back of the template. And since this is the line I'm going to be sewing next, I want to make sure that it's at least 1/4 of an inch above that line for my seam allowance. All right, and once I have that where I want it, I'm going to go lay it down. Make sure it's nice and smooth.
We're selling a lot of the rulers today.
Oh, good.
So you must be interested in this project.
I'm very happy to hear that, of course. And the ruler it makes it so much easier. It just really does.
Nancy, we got another item in that you ordered right after you left, of course.
Of course.
So we didn't call you because we figured you weren't even home yet. So
that's funny.
So we just put it in a bag in the back.
Okay. So now we're going to come over. I'm going to fold the paper back on that line I just sewed.
Do you remember how much these rulers are?
The plus one is like $1 or $1.50 more than the regular one. And I want to say that they're right around $18.
Yeah.
Something like that. And don't be surprised if you go through it a little bit too, because I mean, this one, I'm going to keep on using it, but I manhandle mine like nobody's business. So I am getting this crack right here, but it's still working fine. So I'm going to keep working with it until, I mean, eventually I'm sure it'll just break off, but yeah. I use mine hard. I'm like really hard on my
Sybil
ruler. Apparently,
says that this is a great ruler to make the Trim a Tall Tree quilt. Have you ever made that one?
I've never heard of that. Trim a Tall Tree. Huh,
we're going to go look at it.
I know, and I'm going to have to go look that up now.
Now maybe we'll want to make it.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Of course, who are we kidding? I want to make everything.
Well, I do too.
I see things and it's like I want to make everything and I just don't have time.
You know, and that's what happened this morning with my AccuQuilt class.
Oh, really?
Yes, we were all looking at different patterns and I said, "Ooh, well, maybe I'll make that one next." And then one of the students said, "I think you should finish the other one that you started first."
Oh my God.
I know.
That's terrible. Okay, so now my next one is Gray Ghosts. So I'm going to take my piece, and of course I'm back at that again where I didn't cut it long enough. But if I have it this way, it'll work just fine. So that's what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop it in there. But once again, I'm going to show you how I would do that because sometimes it's not as cut and dried. How it's where it's gonna land, because sometimes the angle in that piece will be like really funky, and I'm telling you, it is so easy. You don't have to worry about it. So if I were I can see it through here, but you can take it up to a window. You can do any of that. I can see exactly where I have to cover.
I like that drawing on the wrong side because I've never done that before, but then you know what angle it really needs to go at.
Absolutely. And you don't second guess it. Just, I mean, if you can, especially if you can see it through there, and you can hold it like this up to the window and cover, just draw it on there. And then when you flip it over, then you see it. And then this piece just has to go behind there and cover the piece that you just drew.
That's great.
And it works.
There's nothing
perfect.
more frustrating when you just miss a little tiny bit of the end,
right?
And you cover it over and you're just like, oh, now I got to tear all that out.
Been there, done that so many times.
Oh my gosh.
It took me forever to realize that if I did this, then I didn't have anything to worry about. And now it's like, honestly, one of the things about FPP for me is also that it tends to be faster for me because I've been doing it for so long now.
Yeah.
But if I wanted to, I could take the time to just cut out exactly this size, and then I just use this technique, and I know I'm going to hit it. Right. And then there's no waste. Because, like, one of the things people will say about FPP is that they think they waste a lot. There is potential to waste a lot, but there's potential to waste a lot in any quilting you're doing if you...
Exactly.
In any quilting you're doing. So, there are tips and tricks that you can learn along the way that will help you to alleviate that.
And it's the same thing with AccuQuilt that we were teaching this morning. People say it wastes a lot, but it really doesn't.
No, it doesn't.
If you prepare it the right way,
you
waste very little, and you can use the little scraps all these other little scraps that you have saved.
Yep. If you are a scrap girl or a scrap boy, use them. Especially like stuff like this, FPP is great for scraps, because you'll have all those little pieces. Great for AccuQuilt because you can just take those little scraps, and put them right where you want them.
Right.
And boom. You know,
we all have the 2.5-inch squares. One day we will do something with them all.
I know. Don't we always say that?
One day.
Oh my gosh, I say that all the time.
Oh, we just heard the flyover.
I am hearing the flyover now.
Woo-hoo,
so what's the flyover?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Well, I know, but what's the reason?
For why? Do we know why they're doing it? Oh, okay. Ah, okay.
So, and anyway, I really, really like that the ghosts are going all over the place.
Yeah.
And they look, because first of all, it's too hard to get them to go all the same way.
And honestly, I'll be honest, when I chose it, I didn't realize, I wasn't paying attention to the fact that they all went the same direction. I thought it was a toss. And so, when I realized that they were all going the same way, I thought, well, I have options.
Right.
I can either try to keep them that way or, don't try to keep them that way. And I decided don't. So I'm purposefully putting them in all kinds of crazy directions. So, because it really doesn't matter. And nobody looked that I wasn't paying attention to where I put the black. I'm going to fix that later. Don't worry. I know,
this is
right?
exactly what I was just talking about.
I know. But it happened to me because I was talking too much.
Well,
I know.
Must happen to you all the time then.
Oh my goodness. Are there marks on my back? Are there like tire marks on my back? What is going on?
It was, I wouldn't say it if you couldn't take it, right?
I know. You know I can take it.
So yesterday, listen to this, something on your back.
This is so
When
funny.
we were doing our,
your
our
walk.
hiking.
Yes.
They tell people don't feed the groundhogs. Don't feed
the wildlife. Just in general, right?
They're all laughing at me. Don't feed the chipmunks. There were tons of chipmunks.
How can you not feed the chipmunks?
Well,
they're so cute.
I'll tell you why. Because Allison sat down to take a break. A chipmunk smelled something in her backpack. And she sat down and it jumped on her back.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, she screamed bloody murder, of course.
Well, I was going to tell you, this reminds me of when we were in Australia. We would go and get a meat pie with chips, right? French fries.
Yeah.
And so, we were sitting, and then you take it and you go and you just sit like in the square with everybody just sits there and you eat your lunch and then you go on about your business. And so we're sitting there and we're having our meat pies and chips. And Jim went to, that's my husband, y'all.
Yeah.
Jim went to take a French fry and put it in his mouth, and a seagull went whoo, right in front of his face, like inches from his face. It was
Okay, put your
I
face
was
up
cracking
again.
up laughing.
Right. Yeah. Okay, everybody, to see. Well, the light is making so many rings in your eyes. It's hilarious.
Because of my glasses.
Yes. It looked like you were from outer
Well,
space.
I have to put them on though, because I'm telling you guys, I've got some of the worst eyesight.
They are all laughing because it looked like it actually looked
like I had those big bug eyes.
Yeah, you know how you're on Facebook and you make those funny faces?
Yes, I do
people have
know.
all like weird faces. That's what it looked like.
That's hilarious.
In your eyes.
That's so funny. Well, I'm glad I could entertain everyone. That's what I'm here for, you know. All right, now I'm just trimming. That's all I'm doing. And we went over last week putting the tape down. And I will go over that again at some point before we're done making this, so that you'll get another refresher on that. Very simple how to use your washi tape, and we will get that done. But now I've got this one piece done.
Ooh, look at that. That's so
And see,
pretty.
that little piece, it's in the seam allowance, so I might just leave it, because it did actually cover to there.
Let's see.
See?
Yeah.
It's just a little tiny piece, so we'll see. But a lot of times, you guys, if that happens to you, you can just sew a little piece of black or whatever and just do a little choot-choot, and as long as you use a black thread, nobody will see it.
Okay.
And you could just do that kind of, I've done that so many times before. I actually had a project that I did with a lady who shows people how to use their scraps in lots of different ways, and she got in touch with me and she was like, can you do this? And I said, well, yeah, I can be part of that with FPP. And at first my intention was to show how to use your scraps in FPP, but then I thought, you know what, I'm going to take it a step further. And I took, well, listen, I don't keep scraps. I am not a scrap girl. I'll be the first to admit it. So I made scraps. No judgment, okay?
Next time you can ask me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, next time. But what I did was I took a little bit of black fabric, a little bit of gray fabric, a little bit of white fabric. I kind of scrapped them up. I mean, I didn't make them any smaller than 2.5 inches, you know, because no one really keeps that. I mean, maybe some people do, but and I took that and I basically made a collage of fabrics and made them into, like, say, a 5-inch piece. And then I took that and I used that as like number one.
Oh, cool.
And it actually came out looking really good.
That's
so
cool.
If you guys are interested, you can go and look on my YouTube page. And I think if you just search for, if you type in scrap, you ain't going to get a whole lot. Because like I said, I'm not a scrap girl. I don't do a whole lot of scrapping. So you should be able to find that title with scrap in it. And go watch that. And you can see how, especially with Halloween projects, like I said, with how they're so scrappy already, it actually came out really good, and I think you might be interested in that. So,
cool.
I think that's all we're going to do for today.
Okay.
Look, we are at 2:51.
Okay.
Is there
right.
something else?
And
any
yes,
questions?
I did finish the Allison and the Chipmunk story. It jumped on her back, and she just, like, threw a fit, bloody murder. So
I would have probably tried to take them home.
Well, she just screamed her little lungs out, and everybody on the trail looked at us, and I couldn't help but laugh, of course.
Of course.
So I wish I had my camera.
Did it get any of her lunch?
No, because as soon as she felt the little nails, she
screamed
out,
and then it freaked out, right?
Yeah,
of course. Okay. Well, if there are no questions about what we did today, then
I don't think we
yeah,
have.
I think we can
Are
close
there
a little
any
bit
other
early.
questions? So show me how some of these are going to start going together.
Okay.
Can you show me?
Yeah, absolutely. So for this particular block,
Because for those of us who are not doing it, we are not seeing any result here. Sorry.
okay. Well, I have some blocks,
Oh, okay.
and I have been showing them as we went
Okay.
along. So that's what
Well,
I'll
it's
do
because I
then.
missed last week.
That's okay. I will start trying to, at the beginning, showing you guys what I'm working on and what I have finished. So you'll take your, and that was the other thing. I don't have that with me, but there is a how do you put it together by block
Okay.
pages at the back of the FPP pattern that I wrote, and that will show you what order to start putting them together. And then this one right here. So basically, you're going to have like P, Q, R, S, and they're going to go in certain orders. I think this one went together like this.
Okay.
Right.
And so if you turn it over now, what does it look like?
And then when you turn it over, it's going to be looking like this. Oh, hold up. This actually goes like that. Well, I know that's the beak.
Okay. That's a beak.
So it might go like that. Like this. I don't know. It's
Okay.
hard until I start putting it together. It's hard for me to tell you. But yes, that's how or maybe it does go like that. And there's like because the green being there is.
Okay. So we'll have to.
You know what? It's like that.
Oh, I can see something
there you go.
now.
Because there's the crow.
Yeah.
And then this is my pumpkin. I'm doing it in pink. The pattern called for it to be in Tiffany blue, but because we had to start making
a few
some substitutions of everything, I decided to make my pumpkin pink.
I think it's adorable.
And so here's the little stem.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be working further down
as
we go. Yeah,
right.
so
well,
there
cool.
you go.
Now I'm seeing it.
All right, cool.
Fabulous. All right, thank you.
And see, it's all tossed.
All right. So, let's see. We will see you again on Thursday here, right?
On Thursday here for Show and
Friday
Tell.
Here.
Oh, I'm doing Thursday because of
Kids Camp.
Yes.
In
so
Thornton,
I'll be sewing a lot of this, you guys. So on Thursday, I'll be sewing this again.
And then on
Elaine
Friday, I'll be presenting. And then on Saturday, we will see you all in here in the store for Kimberbell Day.
You guys come for Kimberbell Day. We're excited.
Busy this week.
Yes. It's been a very busy month.
It has been a busy month.
Yes.
So thank you.
Bye, you guys.
Bye.